Welcome back to my channel. So we have this video of this white guy with this crazy idea to, pew pew control. You know what that means. Let's watch this video. Whatever you do, do not listen to him. It's a trap. I'm just sharing this video for the sake of sharing. Let's get into it.
You want gun control in this country? I'll tell you what, black people, you all need to start exercising the same gun rights as white people, carrying them everywhere, getting open carry, going to every march carrying guns. Form an organization. It doesn't have to be called Black Panthers, something else. It could be called the Pink Party or whatever. But here's why. When black people are organized and they are carrying guns and they have a name to it, so if you hurt one of them, all of them are mad. White people are gonna start taking away gun rights from everybody, I promise. This is the only way it's gonna happen. That's how racist our fucking country is. It's the only way it'll happen. Not even kids at schools. This will be the way. Racism.
Mr. Man, I believe we do have our own pew-pews, but to protect ourselves, we don't go around unaliving people. This video is a trap. Don't listen to him. This is not our fight. They are the ones in the wrong. They've always been in the wrong. So when this video was posted on TikTok, guys, people stitched this video. You need to stick around and watch the rest of the videos. I'll leave my own thoughts at the end of the video. Let's get into it.
You all need to start exercising the same gun rights as white people.
That certainly is an interesting take on a potential solution to gun control in the US. I just see so many holes in it though. There's the potential for retaliation. You're suggesting to add more guns to the population in order to control the existing guns. That doesn't sound like an effective method. Guns are already too readily accessible, and you're suggesting to make them more readily accessible? The solution to the issue is to not do what Florida has done. If you want effective change, you have to elect the people that will make the laws to affect the change. A potential increase in violence is not a way to decrease violence. Stop making guns so readily accessible, especially to minor children. In Canada, we don't have anywhere remotely close to the percentage per capita of gun violence to that as compared to the US. And for good reason. We have some of the strictest gun laws in the world. People can't just walk into a Walmart and buy a rifle or a handgun. You must be licensed and trained. You can't have a criminal record. We can't just walk around with a pistol strapped to our hip or our ankle or tucked away in a purse or a bag. Even in transport, they must be empty and secured, locked. And the bullets must be kept locked separately. None of this waving loaded firearms around in the air just because we feel like it. It doesn't work that way. Assault rifles especially are not a legal firearm in Canada. So why are they in the US? What does the everyday person need with a semi or fully automatic assault rifle? See, if guns were only available to those that were licensed and trained, and solely for the purposes of hunting, that would help solve the problem. There are many other better solutions than that of which is suggested. Am I right? Am I wrong? What are your thoughts? If what was suggested was never an option, what do you believe would be an effective method of gun control in the US? Let me know.
People, you all...
Alright now, in theory and in practice, in the past, that may have worked. But this is 2023, and I've seen black people get killed for less. So if we all start arming ourselves and we start carrying our guns in public places like white folks do, like at Walmart or at kids' softball games and shit like that, it's so many places with stand your ground laws. And we already know that if you don't have the complexion for protection, your ass is hit. Everybody is scared of black folks. Like, oh my God, the big scary black man. Oh my God, the angry black woman. Oh, she's gonna snap. Like, I am very much for black people being armed. You make sure that you carry. You always got that thing on you. But we have to have the presence of mind to know that if we take our shit into the same situations white folks do, They gonna light our ass the fuck up, no questions asked. When I got carjacked, gun to my head, and hopped out of the car, I was able to hop out with a pistol with me, but I had to think about it. I'm a black woman, 3:30 in the morning, upper middle class neighborhood, shooting at a car that had a couple of white kids and a black kid in there. If I shot my gun at my own car after I had a gun to my... They would have fucked me. I wouldn't even be here to tell the goddamn story. So, get armed. Protect yourselves. Protect your people. But be smart enough to know that we can't do what the fuck they can do. we can't. It's just facts. Like, nobody wants to see us alive. And we don't need to give them any more reasons to unalive us. I mean, fuck, they don't really need them now. They just do it because they don't fucking like us. They love all our shit. They love our culture. But they can't stand our black asses. Like, it just is what it is. Get armed. Be prepared. But don't put yourself in unnecessary, like, the way of harm. Like, don't do it.
Black people, you all need to start exercising the same gun rights as...
All right, let me calm down. Because this liberal motherfucker going to get this shit flagged right. Let me tell you something. Black folks ain't no sacrificial lamb for this country. It's already been on our backs for over 400 years and we've been carrying this shit. Now you want us to put ourselves at harm's way, because that's what you're basically saying. White folks are scared of us arming ourselves. That means more deaths from the police as well as just the every regular racist white American. That's what would happen. And you know that shit. But that's the only answer you can come up with because you didn't put yourself or your children at harm's way. And you said, we need to get Who said we not getting CCW? Who said we not carrying? Well, not me. Not me, I can't. But who the fuck said everybody else not? Legally. It's not your fucking business. You understand that? We are protecting ourselves in many ways because we're forced to. We're forced to. But this your answer. This is one of the liberal bullshit ass answers as to how we could stop crimes. Or I should say mass murders. Because this motherfucker ain't say this shit. I promise you he wasn't saying this shit before TikTok came around on Facebook, Instagram, MySpace, none of that shit until the mass murders and the school shootings went up like a motherfucker. The inner cities, we could deal with that bullshit, right? Fuck from around here with that shit.
What? Black people, you all...
Exercise it amongst ourselves in privacy, in unison. Black people, amongst yourselves. Protect yourselves. Do not go out in crowds and hordes with these people. That is a trap. Enough of that. That's not our fight. They are the ones in the wrong. They are the ones they've been in the wrong. It's not for us to go and fix. No. I see a lot of people agreeing, but I don't agree. I agree with having the means of protecting yourself because these motherfuckers is crazy. I've been about that. But don't you dare, as black people, go and grab your guns or whatever and go out in crowds like they do and harass them. Okay, that is a trap. Because I already see it in my head. I show up, don't you dare get crazy, don't you dare say nothing or pout your gun. I'm going to...
You want gun control in this country? I'll tell you what, black people, you all...
Alright, so if you haven't seen that little video, go back and watch it real quick and then come holler at me. Now that you're back. Was he wrong though? Like, if we walked around and did like they did, the government would shut all that down, right? Because I mean, that's the only time they care about whether or not somebody doing something is when we doing it, right? That's when they start, oh well, nobody can do this no more, nobody can do that anymore. It's when we start doing something. So, like, is he wrong? I mean, yeah, we all know it's gonna cause X, Y, and Z to happen, but I mean, we gotta weigh our options here now, like, Because how they got us right now, it's not the business. Let's be real. Let's be for real. It's not how we want to be right now. So y'all let me know, like, what we doing. Let me tap in. What we doing? Shit.
You want gun control in this country? I'll tell you what, black people, you all...
Right here is a picture from the Tulsa Race Massacre in 1921. And this is probably a good example of why what you're saying wouldn't go so well. So a guy by the name of Dick Rowland was accused of sexually assaulting a white woman in an elevator. And once word got around, they actually went to go arrest him on the other side of the tracks over into the Greenwood district and brought him back to the courthouse. So once a lot of the people seen this article, they all got together. All the white people got their guns, America'd that shit up, and they stood outside of that courthouse wanting to lynch this man. So being the militant people that they were, the World War I veterans in the Greenwood district were not having another lynching. They came to this place to escape that kind of violence. And when they came to the courthouse, they came with their guns readied up, thinking they would get respect just because that they were veterans. And the white people didn't take too kindly to that. When they seen those black people walk up, confident, back straight, chest poked out, they felt intimidated. So, and then they obliterated the whole area. So I don't know if what you're saying is okay.
Okay, so those were the videos, you guys. Here are my 2 cents. But first of all, I have issues with what this guy is saying. But the first thing that I'll say is that heck to the no. Don't you do this. Mind you, white people are very much aware that the doctrine America pushes out has got nothing to do with the black demographic. They don't even think about us. Keep in mind that every time white people come into conflicts with themselves, and when things get too chaotic, they always come to get us. They know that we are natural born. They know that we are not afraid of pushing issues. Mind you, this pew issue is not our issue. We are not taking advice from, or should we say, we stop taking advice from palm color people. Mostly, they have an hidden agenda. You guys, let me know what you think about this video in the comments section below. Subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed already, and I'll definitely see you in my next video. Peace.